أصدقائي الصدوقين، اليوم بدنا نكمل حلقتنا مع نحاول نعرف مين سمير وشو بدها عبلة. فقت متأخر مع الأسف، لقيت الماركت عم تنزف. There's a bloodbath today in the crypto market, in the blockchain market. I don't know about the stock market. I didn't even look closer to figure it out. Let's look together. I will start with just looking at the chart quickly. And this is the XRP chart. So let's see what happened here. Okay, maybe 8 hours. No, maybe day. Not much. Not much. Remember we got to 2.9, now at 2.9 or $3 approximately لما صار the Trump news and the reserve news. خلينا نشوف شو جاي. The price verge of 30% crash if this popular bear pattern validates. 730 million XRP drop occurs. Aimed failed recovery attempt. This is not very familiar type of news for me. A substantial obstacle has been faced as a new data indicates a startling outflow from network payment volume. The investor confidence as indicated by the... What's happening? After making an effort to surpass significant resistance level, XRP has had difficulty maintaining its upward trend. The price did not benefit from the recovery of the wider market and recently stayed around 2.32. XRP has been unable to recover the 50-day and 100-day moving averages, the resistance zone. So I think just another type of news. Nothing to worry about. Hourly desk cross forms aimed market volatility. What's next? عن جد what's next? شو بدك تتوقع يعني بعدها؟ 40%؟ another 40%؟ يعني هنكون I don't know 40% will put us 1.3 1.2. Honestly, if you are considering to invest, إذا حابب تستثمر, dollar cost average is the only answer we have for you, unfortunately, in this market. It's volatile. It's never gonna tell you what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So, like, even the BTC was, you have a lot of history, over 12 years or almost 11 years of good accurate history with data. You cannot expect or you cannot know what's happening other than, you know, it's not gonna call you yesterday. Anybody got a call yesterday saying, hey, bud, we gotta lose 15% by tomorrow on BTC or 10%? No. So let's make sure we dollar cost average if we want to. So inflation is coming up this week. Jobs opening is coming up this week. I have no clue what is the PPI MOM month over month. And the Michigan consumer sentiment is coming this week. Yeah, a few key indicators. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I think the Fed was saying they are not going to touch the rate that much. Let's see what the YouTube is telling us today. Yeah, this guy I watch from time to time. Crypto teacher. Let's see.
Bitcoin, that's a little phrase that they have. I don't know if that's right or not.
President Trump has directed we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that. We are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins.
طبعا we will keep. بدنا نخلي اليو اس دولار هو الدوميننس بالكونتري، صح؟ بدنا نخلي اليو اس دولار هو الريزيرف كرنسي المتعارف عليه. This is pretty much what happened in Washington a few days ago. I don't want to waste your time looking at it. I'm not gonna waste my time looking at it, to be honest. This is all same news. Let's see who was that. So Larry Fink. Oh, this guy. By the way, this guy, he's sitting with Trump, but he كمان عم يعمل support للتيثر, لعملة تيثر, which I don't know if that's clear or not yet. There's a lot of wars about Tether.
There are robots who can do it.
Well,
Seriously.
Crypto is a currency of AI. We spoke about earlier how soon enough all of us will have multiple agents, AI agents working for us. They're going to inform us. They're going to support us. They're going to make transactions on our behalf. So worldwide, there will be explosion of financial transactions, 24/7.
right.
The traditional banks, the SWIFT.
هذا الحكي كتير مهم. عم بيقول لك انه كل شخص فينا رح يكون عنده القدرة انه يكون عنده ال AI agent الخاص فيه. يعني انت عندك agent ما رح نسميه شخص لانه هو بالاخير عبارة عن كمبيوتر مطور ذكي لدرجة انه ممكن يعمل لك كتير من تسهيلات بحياتك بالشغل. It can be administrative, it can be customer service, it can be anything. I don't know. It's gonna get better and better and better. But the point is, these agents رح يشتغلوا 24/7, 365, not getting sick. And you gotta utilize the blockchain and cryptocurrency to communicate and to make transaction لحتى تدفع الالافات من الاي اي ايجنتس اللي رح يكونوا موجودين بالماركت. بدك طريقه. اوكي انا شخص اليوم بدي ابني اي اي ايجنت. هذا الاي اي ايجنت رح يكون احسن اي اي ايجنت يعمل كاستمر سيرفيس للمطاعم، للفنادق، لاي شيء تاني. انت رح تشتري من الاي اي ايجنت based on a specific price and you have to pay the fees. those fees مثل الراتب للاي اي agent رح يندفعوا using مستخدمين الكريبتو currency. So
crypto will play a bigger and bigger role in the age of AI.
But at the same time, we're going to digitize currencies very rapidly. And
when there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months. When there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months. When there's a crash, I hope it's going to be during this next 12 months.
I don't like that, but it's reality. The Mr. President saying, if there will be a crash, إذا رح يكون في crash يعني ضربة كبيرة في الأسواق، هو بيتمنى تكون بال 12 شهر الجايين. الله يسترنا.
Because I don't want to be Herbert Hoover. The one president, I just don't want to be Herbert Hoover.
Donald Trump is the only president in American history, other than Herbert Hoover, who lost more jobs than he had.
Man down. Now I want to thank those who purchased the end.
Okay, now I'm going to skip, sorry.
Except down the road 2020 is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but it's
going to cut rates, federal interest rates.
As we can.
Okay, give me something new.
It's going to be a utility run, so you want to.
We understand that.
Back peak is also going to move them.
Bitcoin risk triggering 1.13 billion worth of cumulative leveraged long liquidations if BTC falls below the $82,000. Remember, we said no leverage. If you want to be an investor, it's better to swing and long term and strategize against that. 82,000 هو السعر يلي عم يستنوا يضرب لحتى رح يكون في liquidation. في ناس رح تخسر بما يعادل 1.13 billion dollar. The 82K, we already passed that. So I hope that didn't happen. I hope enough people changed their trade or updated their trade in order not to fall down that bad. Today we fall from 85.3 and now we are at 80.8 or 6. No, it's not good. That's not good. خلينا نشوف شو في كمان اخبار. ننقل على شخص تاني. كريبتو سانسي بيحكي كتير على XRP. We gotta talk about the XRP.
And $33 trillion, with 51 trillion being in the US alone. The XRP ledger, Ripple, are working with multiple companies in the US Treasury space to bring institutional money on chain. Today I'm going to talk with you and teach you all about treasuries.
I really appreciate it. I don't know if you are teaching us. It's the same existing news being repeated, but it's okay. It's good news.
And where all this value is around the planet. This will also
عم يحكي كيف how you will digitalize bonds, treasuries. كيف بدك تعمل كل شيء موجود، عقود، أسهم، سندات، كيف هدول كلهم بدك تحولهم إلى شيء ديجيتال. يعني تخيل اليوم في عندك سند ب1,000,000 دولار لشخص معين أو لشركة معينة، هذا السند القيمة تبعيته تتحول إلى أسهم، وهدول الأسهم راح يكون مكانهم هو البلوك تشين، راح ينحطوا على الليجر، على بلوك في هذا الليجر. عندك التاريخ، المعلومات، it's transparent, it's accessible, it's an open source, it's digitalized, it's easier to deal and faster, right? And that's the point of the cryptocurrency.
A little bit of education on Ripple's connections to all of these.
طبعا هون عم يحكي على Ripple, how it is connected to all of these companies. صح؟ يعني Ripple عنده معاملات ومعاقدات أو شراكات. طبعا ال SBI هو واحد من أكبر البنوك في اليابان، وفعلا هو واحد من أكبر المستثمرين لل XRP. MoneyGram, Cambridge, Western Union، عم حاول أشوف الأسامي اللي بعرفها، Deloitte, Bank of England, CBW, ATB Financial, DBS, Google Ventures, Standard Chartered، كل شيء.
Different things. This is a jam-packed video.
طبعا هون كان في شيء عربي، لحظة. مؤسسة شي السعودية.
On
خير.
Ripple's connections to all of these different things. This is a jam-packed video. Get ready. Let's jump into it. So, we do have Jay Claver here. He says Ripple partnered with Ondo Finance.
اوكي، ريبل بارتنر مع اوندو فاينانس. الاشتراك بين ريبل / XRP والاوندو فاينانس. طبعا يعني هذا الخبر محطوط انه مارش 4، بس بشكل عام هذا الشيء صار له حوالي شهر او شهر ونص. الاوندو فاينانس is a monster. This is another good project. You can look into it. I think even Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, عم يحكي على Ondo Finance. It's a good project, and with Ripple and like XRP, it's gonna be scary.
To bring tokenized U.S. Treasuries to the XRP ledger. Why should you care? Because it's about taking one of the safest investments in the world, U.S. Treasuries, and making it.
So هي الفكرة صح؟ يعني عم بيقول لك احنا هناخذ كل شيء له علاقة بالUS Treasuries وبنعملهم available 24 ساعة على 7 أيام with instant settlement. صح؟ So the Ondo fund راح يكون backed by the BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. وعم يعمل حاليا عم يعطوا 4.16% yield. بتخيل فينا نقول عليها فائدة. Which is الله يبعدنا عليها ويبعدنا عنها.
24/7 with instant settlement.
Okay. That's good to know. Let's move on. You can always go and find these videos, by the way. I try to share who's talking so you can do your own research.
Bring OUSG to the XR to a whole lot faster. This is the partnership yield.
Attention, car truck van.
Okay, هذا وقت الإعلانات السخيف. خلينا نستنى لحظة. Let's skip the ad. Let's keep going. Ripple's Monica Long عم تحكي على stable coins. Tokenized bills are kind of the new preference to stable coins because you can yield on them, right? They always think how you can squeeze more money off the market or how you can squeeze more money off an existing project, right? That's the point.
T-bills are kind of the new preference to stable coins because you can get yield on them.
There's a lot of people that sit in stables and find different avenues in DeFi where they can earn a percent on their stable coins. It's very, I would say it's lower risk, obviously, than in trading, you know, whatever other tokens that you're trading. You know, different investors look for different types of risk, right?
So,
the high
different investors حسب المستثمر بيكون عنده بيطلع على الريسك بطريقة مختلفة. بدك تاخد higher risk, lower risk, higher rewards, etc. etc. Please فكر، اعقل، توكل. Do not be fooled. Bitcoin crash.
Bitcoin price again dips lower as $100 billion of market.
Oaks. Crypto markets erase 100 billion of market cap this morning as Bitcoin falls below the 83. So معناتها الخبر صار حقيقة مع الأسف. الله يكون بعون الناس.
Cap are erased from the crypto markets as Bitcoin falls below 83,000. How much lower could Bitcoin go? And if Bitcoin loses this support, what comes next for crypto? Watch today's whole video because we'll discuss Trump's trade war, tariffs, the economy. This is a big week for cryptocurrency because in the dead of the night, while everybody else was talking about everything else, the office of the comptroller of the currency just changed some rules. This just happened. Just in. U.S. banks can now be validators on a public network, meaning support, validate the Ethereum network.
Nice. So US banks now can be validators on public networks for Ethereum. Custody crypto for customers. يعني صار فيهم يخلوا الكريبتو عندهم مثل ما اليوم بتخلي مصاري في البنك. ويكون عندهم stable coins. That's big.
Polkadot network, any public blockchain network, meaning JP Morgan if they wanted, or Wells Fargo if they wanted, can run nodes, support Ethereum, be a part of these public networks. Banks can now also custody crypto for their customers, as well as hold stablecoins.
That's good news, by the way.
The financial system has never allowed that before. Now that's allowed. This was the letter that was just released from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. It reads, this letter rescinds Interpretive Letter 1179 from back in November 18th of 2021. This letter also reaffirms that the crypto asset custody, distributed ledger, and stablecoin activities, hereafter referred to as crypto asset activities, discussed in prior letters.
يعني مثل ما حكينا هلا ما في شيء كتير نشرحه غير انه بعض البنوك رح يكون في عندهم المقدرة انه يخلوا عندهم الكريبتو ويتعاملوا بستيبل كوينز ويعملوا run nodes for Ethereum. That's هذا كتير خبر كبير أفكر ما كان لي خبر فيه. خلينا نشوف شو في كمان أخبار.
The OCC issued 3 interpretive letters back in 2020 and early 2021 addressing whether it is permissible.
بتخيل هذا الحكي حكينا the US government stance of like you know on the Bitcoin, what they are trying to do, David Sachs, what he's trying to do. There is nothing new, but maybe this is important for some of you, right? So this is the US government portfolio. So it was revealed they will be creating a digital asset stockpile. أمريكا رح تعمل create لمثل سلة فيها مجموعة من عملات مختلفة إلها علاقة بالكريبتو كورنسي. Again هيدا خبر قوي بس مش معناتها السعر رح يطلع وشوفت عينك السوق شو منظره اليوم. Solana, XRP and ADA, the altcoin this list could also find their way into the reserve, right? So بنشوف نحن عندهم بيتكوين بما يعادل 17 بليون 198 ألف سهم بتخيل. الإثيريوم 56 ألف سهم مع 122 مليون دولار. Wrapped Bitcoin, Binance, Wrapped Ethereum, TRX, Uniswap, Chainlink, and Sand. Yeah, why not?
Other altcoins the US government is speculated to hold. Here are the largest.
بتخيل اختصرنا هال7 دقايق القسم كله ب3 كلمات وهذا كفاية straight to the point. You don't really need more than that. Insane XRP price prediction.
Bitcoin down here, we have 5 waves predicting a 5th and final wave for this year. Now, what's really interesting is the XRP price charts. You can see in this range consolidating. He's predicting from here that we're actually going to see multiple waves to the upside. And based on these 5 waves he has, it looks like he's predicting a 5th and final wave for XRP before the end of this year. So what do we have here? It looks like maybe like a $4 to $5 move, and then we can see some waves for retracements, and then getting us, it looks like over $16, maybe like 15 to 20 bucks. And then it looks like after consolidation going fully vertical, and I think this is also based on Bitcoin, kind of comparing these 2 fractals of consolidation, exploding in another range, waiting for the 5th wave for Bitcoin. So hopefully I'm interpreting this right, but I believe he is kind of pointing out the similarities between these structures of Bitcoin on the weekly versus this fractal of XRP on the daily. So this is
okay, يعني طبعا أي واحد فيه يفتح أي software for the analysis and say okay the next move can be $5 to $8 رح يرجع ينزل شوي السعر رح يرجع يطلع $16 إلى آخره. That's great. I hope it happens. I'm happy if it happens. And I'm okay if it didn't happen, right? That's the point. You have to be in a position that you will see, okay, if the prices went up, I will be happy. I will take some profit. And if not, I will keep on dollar cost averaging. The point is to know and trust and build the confidence of your investment.
Something to consider. Never say never, and we're going to see how long each of these ranges are, because it could be slightly different. Some could be longer, some could be shorter. But to finally see XRP breaking major moves into new all-time highs at $10, $20, or $30, yes, please.
Okay. On to the next one with Invest Answers. So Invest Answers, it's a good channel, 500,000 subscribers. Let's see what he will say, what he got.
The markets suck, continue to suck, but we are seeing some support.
Yeah, the market sucks.
I'm not even looking at the Bitcoin price right now or anything else.
You don't have to.
Enjoying the blossoms in the spring and getting ready for our new meal program. Ramen is back. I'm trying to bring some humor to the world because people are just so upset. But let's get into today's story. This is called Destiny's Dance. And we are
Destiny's Dance.
Some deep stuff today. And some market stuff. Some bear trap stuff.
Honestly رفقاتي ما في كتير نحكي عنه. I don't know what he's talking about. I have a job that I absolutely hate, making 75k a year. Due to your wisdom, guidance, etc. Yeah, that's cool. خلينا نشوف ال cold hard truth. 70% of UK firms plan tech upgrades by 2027. You will need to level up to strategic oversight. UK tech consulting still growing, but focus on AI trainers.
Questions?
I don't really see much of a value here again. I'm trying to extract the value, but it's not easy in these days. Everybody just want to make more videos. خلينا نرجع شوي على الاناليسز تبعت الوضع الحالي. $2 صراحة سعر جميل. كنت متوقع ممكن نرجع نشوف ال 1.6 ال 1.5 حتى ال 1.8 تقريبا. The RSI is sitting at 42.23. That's not perfect. But overall there's no much, like ما في كتير شيء واضح نحكي عليه أو I don't know. أتخيل أنا بالنسبة لي just stay on the sidelines, watch what's going on, and on to the next one. Okay, my friends, I don't really have much more to say here. I think we can move on. Appreciate it. Be safe out there. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.